Our monarch warmly greeted the 15th Prime Minister of her reign, Boris Johnson's successor Liz Truss, shaking hands in spite of a painful-looking bruise covering the back of her right hand. Her mobility issues had been known for some time, yet she battled on, determined to play as full a role as possible on Tuesday. Queen welcomed Liz Truss and asked the new Prime Minister to govern on Tuesday. Image, Getty. Fittingly for her stay at Balmoral in Aberdeenshire, she was dressed in a light blue blouse, wool and tartan skirt and cardigan. And despite her frailty, she was determined to observe her duties as she normally would, welcoming Ms Truss and asking her to form a government. The subsequent telling moment was when she postponed a Privy Council meeting set for Wednesday evening, accepting doctors' advice to rest. Despite a bout of recent ill health and exhaustion, to be expected of any person in their 90s, doctors did not advise a hospital stay and Her Majesty remained at Balmoral. A key theme of recent months has been the Queen's determination to pace herself in order to make the most of a series of special events in a momentous Platinum Jubilee year. Queen beamed a radiant smile and leant on a walking stick in the drawing room at Balmoral. Image, Getty. She attended April's memorial service for Her Strength and Stay Prince Philip and enjoyed some of the festivities, including a pageant at Windsor Castle. One of the Jubilee highlights was her appearance in a delightful comedy sketch with Paddington, in which she pulled a marmalade sandwich out of her handbag. Concern had mounted for her health after the death of the Duke of Edinburgh last year at the age of 99. For months she carried out light duties including virtual audiences coupled with occasional face-to-face audiences at Windsor Castle. Earlier this year she missed the annual Commonwealth Day service and was represented by the Prince of Wales, the Duchess of Cornwall and the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge at Westminster Abbey. Prince Charles also filled in at the state opening of Parliament in May. The year before the Queen supported and inspired the nation through the pandemic. One of the defining images of that crisis, and of her reign, was at Prince Philip's funeral at St George's Chapel, dressed in black, wearing a face mask and seated alone. With strength and grace, she placed a wreath of white lilies, roses, freesia and sweet peas on his coffin with a handwritten message signed, Lilibet.